Almost 1 year ago, one woman on an American Airlines flight stood up from her seat, walked to the front of coach, turned around to bewildered passengers and said, "That MFer, that MFer is not real." Ever since those magical words and her storming to the front of coach, her story has captivated many people, including myself. What does she see? Where is the MFer? Why isn't the MFer and the MFer's family speaking out? Well, this woman, Tiffany G, her story was rather mysterious. Many people thought she was crazy. Many people thought she was drunk. Many people thought that she just wanted her 15 minutes of fame. But from the time of this incident to now, she really hasn't done much to really sell anything. Any interviews she has conducted have been, well, rather boring. She's given softball questions, and it seems like the interviewer pretty much answers the questions for her. And she ultimately states that, well, she did not see anything on that flight, even though she looks like half the time she's on the verge of tears. Anything she has recently done is pretty much blown up bigger than what it should be. I still have people telling me that, look, she's still trying to get her 15 minutes of fame. She's still trying to get her clout. But I feel like if she was going to get that clout, if she was going to get that fame, she would have done so the months while this story was very hot and mysterious. Why would you wait until this story is no longer popular to then try to capitalize yourself off of this incident? It really makes no sense. Like, if I had this big story in the news that was very mysterious and it was getting a lot of attention, every day after that incident, I would be saying, that MFer I saw definitely was not real. He had 3 eyes, he had 2 mouths, he was trying to eat me. His tongue looked like a serpent. This was definitely a shapeshifter. But again, Tiffany G did none of that. This also falls in line with the Las Vegas UFO family as well, that family that saw those 10-foot tall aliens that popped out of their backyard. You don't really hear much about them either, or try to really sell this story days after it happened.
I already said what I had to say. If you want to believe it, believe it. I don't care no more. And just move on, guys. Forget about it and just bye.
So when it comes to Tiffany G, yes, we can say she's doing it for clout and fame just to say it, but you have to actually show me proof that she's actually trying to do so days, weeks, or even a couple months after her incident occurred. Do people no longer strike while the iron is hot? Well, this brings attention to a recent post and picture that the woman known as Tiffany G made. Multiple articles are now saying that crazy plane lady Tiffany G is now a right-wing influencer. You might recognize Tiffany G as the woman who went viral last year. And remember, this was last year for her not real rant on board an American Airlines flight. So remember what this article is saying. It was almost an entire year ago that she made this rant. So what has she done with her 15 minutes of fame? She has recently become a right-wing influencer. So what makes her this ultra right-wing conservative that's pushing out a narrative? Well, all she did was, on April 17th, post a picture of her in a bikini with the red, white, and blue and holding a conservative ultra right-wing beer. And this really pissed people off. People have lost their minds because she was in a picture holding conservative dad's ultra right beer. Now, first and foremost, this anger, and there shouldn't be any anger behind this, but this anger should only apply. This hype should only apply if you believe that this is the actual woman that was on that American Airlines plane. Now, I gave and produced many videos that can go either way as to whether or not she was the actual woman, because she was releasing Twitter posts during a time that nobody knew who this woman was, and this Twitter account was mysteriously deleted and deactivated. And you can't find any photos of her or her family prior to this incident. All these photos and pictures that look like they were forced were only taken and posted after her incident. But let's say for the sake of this video that she is the real Tiffany G. It's not hard to believe that she holds some kind of Republican or right-wing views. She is from Texas, so there is a good chance that she is Republican leaning with her beliefs. One of her first big media interviews outside of Inside Edition was with Fox News. So it's not hard to believe, like I said, that this woman holds some kind of right-wing belief. We are in the election year, people are talking politics, so again, why can't she talk about politics as well? Well, like I said with this post, she has angered a good amount of people on Twitter, including this Henry B here. Henry B states, "Are conservatives really doing this dumb stuff again, where women in skimpy outfits are going to sell beer no one actually wants to drink? Drinking a right-wing beer to own the libs while they literally take every position of power is simply cope. This stuff is corny." One person said, "I agree. Clout, LOL. She will soon be she'll soon be running for office. Is that what you were drinking? Is that what you were drinking on the plane?" Okay. I'm so sorry. I know this is not professional, but this story is actually funnier than I thought it was actually going to be. Another person states that nobody cares, sweetie, and somebody stated that she's freaking awesome, bro, LOL. Henry B is actually angry because people are calling him out because, like I said, this is really a know-nothing story. Her clout card pretty much ran dry months ago. Nobody really cares about her story anymore outside of probably just me. Now, I actually do not know why I have such the case of the giggles this morning. These comments are actually funnier than I thought they would be. For instance, this person replying to Henry B states, "Don't cry, Henry B. Just go put your liberal lipstick on. Skip the eyeliner though, because your tears will make it run and you'll look like Alice Cooper, dude." And Henry B replies, "She won't sleep with you, bro." So apparently, if you are anti-Henry B and you support Tiffany G, or you don't see a big deal about this post, apparently you have the idea that she eventually will have sexual relations with you. There is just so much back and forth over this one photo. You even have one person stating, "Man, she really got to you. Calm down and drink a Bud Light, Bubba." Other people are stating how she looks good and she's right-wing. Better America first. This person, Jerry, says that we should be focused less on Tiffany G and how the President of the United States is saying how his uncle got eaten by cannibals. So this one photo has caused a real dookie storm on social media. So the actual question is she really promoting this beer? Is she a spokeswoman for this beer? Well, Ultra Right Beer CEO M. Seth Weathers told Newsweek that Miss G is not paid by us. Beautiful women are just naturally attracted to our brand. Miss Gomas even came out and made a statement, "Sadly, I'm not promoting anything, but hey, at Ultra Right Beer, since these fools want to talk, let's give them something to talk about." Kissy face. With a person reposting stating, "The right is so sadly thirsty, they will embrace a woman who had a mental breakdown on a plane to sell some garbage tier beer to own the libs. This is why they lose." With the Quartering, who's a YouTuber, stating, "I mean, sure, if you want to embrace mentally ill people selling beer, holla at Dylan Mulvaney." Now, to me, in my opinion, this is really a nothing story. All this woman did was hold a right-wing beer to show she's a conservative while wearing a bikini showing the red, white, and blue. And again, we are in election year. There are going to be a lot of people doing the same exact thing, whether they are Republicans or whether they are Democrats. They will be showing off their colors no matter who they are. I mean, is this really the clout people thought she was going to gain from this? Really think about it. I mean, if I was her, like I said, I would gain clout off that story. I would make a book, I would write a movie, I would write scripts about an MFer who's not real that's terrifying me on a plane. Not putting my clout into right-wing beer. I don't know. This is such a goofball nothing story. And the only reason why I'm talking about this story is because there are many people that are saying that I'm a fear monger, I monger the fear. And my next story actually has to do with historical evidence, historical proof, and even proof today that we may see a massive earthquake strike North America in the next coming months in 2024. So look out for that one dropping in the next couple days. But I do want to hear from you. Do you believe she posted this photo for clout? Do you believe this is a nothing story? And also, what's your favorite type of alcohol? What beer do you enjoy? In any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.